Welcome to the Mountaintop Nature Preserve. I'm Ranger Kaylin, and I'm really excited to join with you as we explore the Rocky Mountains this week. We are going to discover incredible things about Jesus' power this week, and we're going to have so much fun. But before we get started, I have a very important question for you. Did you bring your imagination? Good! I was worried you might forget your imagination since, this is the first day of VBS. So I was talking to my friend Ramsey. You've met Ramsey, right? I think you met him. Well, Ramsey is a bighorn sheep, and he told me that he and his friends love living in the Rocky Mountains. The mountains are so spectacular and beautiful, don't you think? But Ramsey said that sometimes it's kind of hard to live in the mountains, especially in the winter when it snows. That's when Ramsey's sure-footed feet come in handy. Ramsey's feet help him do hard things like walk on slippery, snowy mountains. What do you think it would be like to walk on slippery, snowy mountains? Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult, wouldn't it? But even when it snows, Ramsey knows that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Can you say the next part with me? Trust Jesus. Let's do it one more time. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. That's right, good job. I think your imaginations are up and running now, and that's a good thing because each day here at the Mountaintop Nature Preserve, we are going to get to be a part of fun activities and experiments that help us discover more about Jesus' power. And you'll get to make fun, science-y gizmos every day. We'll get to our first activity in a minute, but I need to ask you another question. What powers a steam engine, like the Rocky Railway? That's right, coal or wood. Does coal or wood power animals like Ramsey? No, that would be silly, wouldn't it? What powers animals like Ramsey is food and water, just like what powers you and me. So every day here at the Mountaintop Nature Preserve, we are going to ask a Preserve Power Point of the Day, and you get to vote for what you think the answer is by picking food or water and voting with that, okay? Let's start with our first one as an example. So our first Preserve Power Point of the Day is: how long does it take a baby bighorn to be able to climb as well as its mother? Does it take 6 weeks or just 1 day? Now would be a great time to pause the video and get containers to hold water or food. You can use just 2 to keep track of your votes over the week. I have 4 because we have lots of people to take care of. Are you ready? If you think that it only takes 6 weeks for a baby bighorn to be able to climb as well as its mother, you can pour the water that you have into a container. If you think that it takes just 1 day for a baby bighorn to be able to climb as well as its mother, you can go ahead and put some food into your container. Great job. Let's get started on our next activity. I know you're super excited to move on to the part where we make our science-y fun gizmo. But first, we need to make a track, because our science-y fun gizmo is an off-rail roller. You can make this at home by grabbing a piece of paper and markers or crayons to color on. You can pause the video now so that you can go ahead and go grab those things. Are you ready? Okay. In order to make your off-rail roller, you're going to need 4 things. Your big straw, little straw, rubber band, and the roller. The first thing you're going to do is separate your roller into 2 pieces. Right now, you just need the shorter piece with the raised hole at the bottom. Now, you you're going to take your rubber band and fold it in half. Then you're going to insert it from the outside into the roller and pull it out, just a little ways. Then you'll take the long straw and insert it through the rubber band. Go about halfway and pull the rubber band tight. Now, keeping the rubber band tight so you don't lose the straw, you're going to grab the longer half of your roller. Going from inside to outside, you're going to put the rubber band through the hole. Now this part can get a little tricky, so if you need an adult to help you, that's okay. You can use a paper clip, or if you're like me and just want to use what's in front of you, you can use this tiny little straw as a little support. Then you'll stick it through the hole and grab it on the other side. Connect your roller into one piece again, like this, and put the small straw on this end to keep the rubber band in place. Look, you've made a Science-y Fun Gizmo, our off-road roller. The next part is the most fun. All you have to do to use your off-road roller is spin the large straw in a circle to wind up the rubber band. And then you put it on your track. Oh, look at that. He couldn't stay on his track. It was sure a hard thing from our Science-y Gizmo to stay on the track. That's the thing I want you to remember when you're playing or experimenting with your Science-y Fun Gizmo. This thing will help you remember that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus, that's right. It helps us do not so hard things like keeping our off-road roller on track, and it helps us do harder hard things like forgiving a friend when they've hurt us. I'm so glad that you got to spend time with me today at the Mountaintop Nature Preserve. It's time for you to go to your next stop, so get on the Rocky Railway and have fun, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye!